Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Good morning. It's a beautiful sunny day today in London, which is very rare, so you must take advantage of it. My parents are just there in the living room and we're about to go out and enjoy our first day in London. Well, actually second day, but yesterday was just crazy busy doing and sorting out stuff, so today we're gonna enjoy our day. My name is Andrea, but you all know that, and if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe to it because I'm making videos every single day. So you gotta see my face every single day of your life. Not joking, but I do videos about traveling and I try to basically my best to share my experiences with you, so then it can help you out in the future and you might not do the same mistakes or find yourself in situations as I did. Right, for today I want to thank you, Karuna, because he contacted me saying, is it he, she, I'm not sure, but you contacted me, you wrote a comment saying that you're gonna move to Sydney in February 18th and you would like to know what are the manners and etiquette in Australia. I lived in Sydney, so the reason why I titled this Sydney and not Australia is just because I don't feel confident enough to talk about other cities. I know that some things that might be different, so I don't want to just generalize it for the whole country. So I'm just going to stick to the city that I lived in, and I definitely can tell you what you should do, what things you should respect in that city. Well, first thing that I can think of is public transport, because this is something that you're gonna take very often, and there are a couple of things I've noticed that you should really respect, and it's something that belongs to their culture and it's nice to, you know, follow the rules. Right, when you take the public transport, just so you know, there's only basically when you go on the bus, for instance, always say hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to the bus driver. Sometimes they're the ones saying it first, but don't be surprised if they do. So, you know, when I was getting on the bus, I got used to it. I just said hi, thank you, or like if it was stopping or it was waiting for me, because this is something that they do there. Probably because it's not as busy, or probably because buses, they don't arrive that often like here in London. It's not like every 3 minutes, it's probably every 7-10 minutes. So yeah, sometimes they wait for you, and that's very nice, that's very kind of them. So yeah, what I will do is like thank you, hi, good morning, greet them, because it's something that everybody does there and you don't want to be different, let's put it that way. Another thing is, it was really funny. When I was going to work, and then on the bus that I was taking, there were also like students going to school, and a very funny thing, but still very respectful, that the bus driver would say out loud to all the students to stand up and give their seats to who goes to work. And this is something very nice. I mean, I was like, no way he said it, but yeah, it was nice because actually, you know, it's something that yeah, it's kind, why not? Another thing as well about public transport, I would say there is something written right at the beginning, like at the entrance of the bus, and it says that basically no food or drinks are allowed. It happened once that now when I was going somewhere, I can't remember, and the bus driver literally stopped in the middle of the road, and because he saw through the little mirror somebody opening a bottle, and he stopped straight there on the point and said, get off the bus. And the guy was like, why, what did I do? You're not allowed to drink here, get off the bus. I don't know if he was drinking alcohol, because the whole point there, alcohol is a bit forbidden. So the only thing is that I don't know how he knew if it was alcohol or not, but anyways, he just like, get off the bus. I was drinking coffees, like, you know, the takeaway cups. It was fine, nobody told me anything, but yeah, so try to avoid that. I mean, probably it won't happen, but if you want to have a nice journey and you don't want to take the risk, just avoid it and follow the rules. One more thing as well, as you know, as I said just now, alcohol is forbidden, so do not drink alcohol in the streets. You cannot drink alcohol on the beach. You cannot drink alcohol outside. I will avoid that, basically, so then you don't get in troubles. And talking about stuff that you shouldn't do, you should never cross the road when it's red for you. Here in London, it's actually okay, probably because it's just too busy. You cannot afford to wait for the traffic light to get green for yourself. So you just cross the road if it's free, there are no cars, if it's safe for you, you just go. There is a bit different. You cannot do that. Even though the road is literally empty at night, for instance, you have to wait till it turns green. Because if there's any police officer around, they're gonna give you a really, really pricey fine. And I'm pretty sure you don't want that to happen. Another thing as well that I would say is, here in London, to say how are you, we say how are you doing. There it's something that they always say is how are you going. Now the thing is, they might say it very fast, so they say how you going, and you're like literally that was me, probably was just me like that, but I was like, what? I really doubted about my English back there. But yeah, basically is how are you going, and they say it all the time. Maybe they don't even say good morning, but they probably say hi, how are you going. It's a bit informal, but you can say with customers as well. It's fine, they're used to it. They're very, I would say, very informal as people in general. They are more relaxed. There is sun most of the days, so you know, they're all chilled, very, very laid back. So feel free to say hi, how are you going, madam, all good, this kind of stuff. So they're happy with that. You speak in their language, basically. If you tell them how you doing, most of the times probably they might not understand you, or probably they make it look like they don't understand you just because you're not speaking like them. So let's put it that way. Another thing as well, you might find it a bit bizarre when you're going to go there, because probably in the city not as much, but as you know, Sydney, or like most of the cities in Australia, are basically on the coast. All the cities are built around the coast of the country. So since it's very close to the sea, most of the people, not in the city, never happen, but most of the people probably closer to the coast, or probably like a Bondi Beach, Coogee, all these places that are literally on the beach, they all walk barefoot. Yeah, get used to that. And some people, they get on the bus barefoot as well. That was something that I never seen before in my life, to be honest. It was quite awkward, but yeah, it was funny to see. I mean, they have a different conception of nature. They have a how can I say, yeah, they are connected with nature in a different level, and it is something very fascinating. Like, for instance, their way of spending time together is probably going to a park. Like Royal National Park is a massive park, and I recommend you to go there because it's beautiful. The only thing is, there is no signal. So if you go there, keep in mind that you're gonna have a map with you, and please follow the tracks, otherwise there's no one that can rescue you. But it's beautiful because it's a rainforest and you have these massive trees, parrots. It's beautiful. This is something that I loved about Australia. The nature is just stunning, it's beautiful. So just keep that in mind, that they are a laid back population. They are very connected with nature. They love animals, they love nature. They are more like a free spirit, I would say. This is something that really fascinated me about them. Another thing that you should do, and it's something that doesn't happen here in London, I really, really miss it, is queuing in a line to take the bus. So if you arrive, you have to stand behind the person standing in front of you, basically. You have to respect the line. And sometimes on peak times, the line can really be long. Really, really long, incredibly long. Especially in the city, to be honest, because it's like business, a lot of people doing office jobs. So it gets very crowded at peak times when everybody finishes work. But yeah, don't be surprised if you find lines, and please respect them because it's something that they don't tolerate. So one thing I would say, try to follow all this stuff, and I would definitely assure you that you're not gonna have problems there. But what I will do as well, like, this is the things that I've noticed, this is the thing that I remember that really caught my attention, because it's something different from my own culture, from the European culture maybe in general. But what I would do if I was you, as you come from India, I don't know what kind of like traditions or like culture is yours, but what I would do if you go there, try to really observe the locals, see what they do, see what their habits are, see what they say, notice every single detail, and once you notice it, try to do the same. So then, you know, you don't look like a foreigner. I mean, not as much. But anyways, this is something that I would do, and yeah, I hope it was helpful for you. If I come up with something else, I'll definitely make another video for you. And guys, with this is everything. I love you all, and I hope you have a great life. Feel free to comment down in my videos. Any video you see, I read all the comments, so comment down below if you want to see a specific video, and I'll try to make my best to do it. So, bye!